Well, hey y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I am Susan, your hostess, and we are going into Amish country, and we buy fresh produce from the Amish community all summer long and into the fall. And I want to show you what we purchased and let you see some of the goodness that we got. Of course, I got a gallon of milk, and I've probably got about a quart of cream on that milk. Now my container is a little bit bigger than a gallon, but there's the milk, and right here is the cream line on that gallon. So it's probably over a quart of cream that I can either use for whipping cream or butter, and then I have milk that I can drink, fresh cow's milk, and that's just wonderful. I'm going to be moving around a little bit because I got stuff on both sides of me. One of the items that we picked up were heads of cabbage. And I'm going to be cooking cabbage for supper tonight. But they are beautiful, beautiful heads of cabbage. So we picked up 2 of these. And there's the second one. So 2 heads of cabbage. I've got a lot of stuff, y'all. A lot of stuff. So hang on just a moment. Oh, this is heavy. We picked up another cushaw. Winter squash. Well, actually we picked up 2. There's the second one. I told my husband, I said we need to look for ones that don't have many blemishes on them because we want them to store well in our long-term pantry. These will store for about 4 months over the winter. So we will be having some cushaw squash. And they are heavy, y'all. I did go to Jarred's this morning and I got my peas shelled that we picked up at the Amish community. And they had these beautiful apples. These are Jana apples. They're slightly sweet, slightly tart. I'm going to try a bite of these and see if I like them. If I do, I'm going to go back and purchase some because I want some applesauce, apple butter, apple pie filling on my shelves. And I need something that's got some tart to it to make those. So, and also I can use the skins for homemade vinegar and homemade jelly. The skins and the cores and all can go into the vinegar, and then I can use the skins to make apple jelly. So that was my reasoning behind that. So I want to try those apples out. I'm looking for Granny Smiths. I am not finding Granny Smiths in a large enough quantity for me to purchase to do all the things that I have planned. So this is what a purple whole pea looks like, and I got this bowl full of peas, and then I've got a partial bowl. I was hoping that they would all fit in one bowl, but they did not. So we've got quite a bit of peas here, and these are going to be canned after this video ends, and I'm going to get those onto our shelf. And I think I've just about canned enough purple whole peas to last us a year. So that is my plans, that we would have enough peas and beans, different kinds of beans that we could rotate throughout the week and have something good and nutritious for us every single day. These are absolutely beautiful peas. They're beautiful. They're akin to black-eyed peas. They've got a slightly different flavor, but they are really, really delicious. I don't know if I said it or not, but these apples are huge, and they were 2 for $1 at the Jarred Farmstand, so that's really nice. And I can't wait to try those out to see how they're doing or how they're tasting. If it'll taste good enough for me to do the pie filling, the apple butter, apple sauce, and other things that I want on my shelf. So y'all, I've cut this apple open. It is a beautiful apple inside. It smells very good. I've taken a slight slice off this side and we're going to taste it. This tastes a little bit like a regular apple, but it does have that little bit of tart that I'm looking for. It's almost like a Red Delicious, y'all. It's very tasty. So this was a Jana apple. I've never heard of this before, but I wanted to try it out and see. So do I think it would can? No, I don't think it would can. Do I think it would make a good apple pie? No. It just doesn't have enough of that tart. And I've used McIntosh, and I forget, there were several different apples I would use, and I would make a good apple pie with. McIntosh was in it, and then I would use the Granny Smith apples as the base of the pie. And then there was another apple, and for the life of me, I cannot remember the kind it was. But this is just not quite it. But it is a very lovely apple. If you want a good sweet apple, I think this is a good apple. I picked up 6 of these butternut squash. We picked up some last week, and I think the week before we picked up a few. I wanted to make sure I have plenty in our pantry. These are really healthy for you. And we use them as air fryer fries. They're really good. So my husband and I both like these, so it was well worth picking up, and I picked up 6 of them. Let me get the other 2. And the last 2. So we got 6 more of these to go into our pantry. We store them in a dark room, and they will last for several months. We also picked up some yellow squash. That's something that we enjoy. I didn't grow any squash this year, so we're going to enjoy those. And I picked up, they only had 1 zucchini left, so I picked up the zucchini. I'm going to shred this, and I'm going to put it in the freezer in a bag. Then when I want either zucchini bread, a zucchini cake, or muffins, or a quiche, all I have to do is grab the bag out and it's already prepared. Saves me a ton of time in the kitchen. So the yellow squash is going to be part of our supper tonight, along with some cabbage, and I'll probably open up a jar of our purple whole peas or something to go along with that. We've got fresh tomatoes from the garden that's coming in. You know, we got our garden in late this year, so we're getting some fresh tomatoes now, and we're going to enjoy those. And I may do some deviled eggs, or I may pull out some meat. I don't know yet, but I'm still contemplating on what to do for supper along with those vegetables. I'm trying to eat low carb, and squash and these cushaws and acorn squash are really good choices. Pack a lot of flavor, so we're always looking for good ways to eat. Let me set this box down. I've got a box that I put my canned goods in when we go to the Amish community. Picked up something different this week. We picked up some apricot jam or jelly. No, this is jam. It's got pieces of fruit in it. So we got 2 jars of that. I like apricots every now and then. So that's a good way to get some fruit into us. I did pick up another pint of my elderberry syrup. I think I'm up. I have enough now to get me through a year, but I'm going to go and double check that before next weekend. And I picked up some local honey. Now the local honey is $10.50 a pint. That's raw honey right there, and it is a beautiful amber color. So those were $10.50. The jam was $4 a pint, and then the elderberry syrup was $10. So that's quite a little bit of money right there in those 5 jars, but it's well worth it to have it on my pantry shelf and know that we have something different and special if we need it. And I use the honey in my onion honey that I make, and I take it daily, and I'll do a video on that eventually. It's really, really good for you, good for your immune system, very good for your lungs. And the elderberry syrup, I take that daily because of all my autoimmune disorders. It really seems to be helping me. I've got 2 pieces of friend meal. We're going to get those opened, and I'll see you in just a moment. Okay, this first package comes from Dream Big Productions Plush Bat Fan. It says, keep this menu from a coffee shop as a nice souvenir and have a wonderful autumn season. Dream Big Productions Plush Bat Fan, and it is Tea Snow. It's the name of the company, and they have all these different flavored drinks that you can get, and they have shaved snow at the bottom down here. Really nice little layout on that card there, and I really appreciate that Dream Big Productions Plush Bat Fan. Now, I am not going to be doing individual mail calls any longer. They will be either attached to the end of a video, or they will be once a month or twice a month. It depends on how many packages that I do receive. So I want to put that word out there again to remind you, and starting in November, I'm probably going to be doing it once a month or twice a month. So this is from our friend Gail at Gail Southern Living, and she also has Broken Hearts Ministry, and she sent a beautiful card. Isn't that pretty? Thank you for your support on my channel. Thank you for participating in the Fall Fest 23. Many blessings, Gail, Gail Southern Living, and Broken Hearts Ministry. And my nose is dripping this morning, y'all. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future, Jeremiah 29:11. So that was a very pretty little card. She's also included her stickers. Aren't they pretty? So we're going to pull out the sticker board, y'all. The Broken Hearts Ministry was designed by Alfonso Simmental. I think he did a very nice job on that, Gail. It's a beautiful sticker. And then this Gail Southern Living has a basket of vegetables with a chicken in there and some eggs. Very cute. So each and every time I pull out my sticker board, I also pray over every single channel that is on this board. And y'all, we're going to put Gail Southern Living right there. Let me grab the other sticker. Normally those stickers on these big squares will peel really easy, but this one just did not want to peel. That's okay though, I got it off. So because Gail is over here, we're going to put that sticker right underneath Gail. And thank you so much, Gail, for those stickers. I really do appreciate that. We have a board that is getting almost full. It's over the halfway mark. I enjoy receiving the stickers, and I thank you so much for thinking about me, and it was a joy and a pleasure, as always, to do a collaboration with Miss Gail. I hope everybody is receiving their packages from the Fall Fest 23 giveaway and enjoying all the lovely gifts that were made by or purchased by all these wonderful, wonderful channels that participated. So thank you very much, Gail, for that. We have Drunken Chef Barbecue, CNC Farm, Digging for Health, Jamie's Country Living, Barb's Country Home, KY Prepper 5, The Vineyard Chicks, Working for Jesus, Where to Begin Homestead, Dave Collier Camping, Hi Neighbor, It's Me, Angie. We have Lazy Days Ahead, Modfather, and I've had Miss Lisa's Jam, Don't Be Jelly. My Old Lady's Cooking Show, Woman Outdoor, Chris and Larry Homestead, Rita's Roost, Missouri, Rebecca Touched by Yarn. This is Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve. We have Gail's Southern Living, Broken Hearts Ministry, the Oklahoma Grammy, Little Ridge Farm, and Multi-Hunter 247. And at the very, 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 very bottom, we have Bucky. Well, y'all, I've gone through everything I had to share with you today. I hope that you are fully, fully blessed. And thank you again for watching.